I came across this quote from Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist that reads, "When someone wants something, all the universe conspires in helping them to achieve it." And then I thought to myself, this is so true, but what if you don't know what you want? Well, I believe that when you take steps in the right direction, no matter how small those steps are, the universe will support you and help you refine your desires. Because what we really want usually lies somewhere beneath our initial wants and desires. It's like the onion analogy, where each layer that you peel away reveals another layer underneath it. And when you finally reach the center of the onion, that's where you find the real treasure. So today I want to talk about refinement over regret and how to transform your life one step at a time. The first step to refinement is to acknowledge your dissatisfaction with the status quo and make the decision to change. This can be difficult because sometimes we get comfortable with our routines and we fear the unknown. But the longer we stay in a situation that no longer serves us, the more our dissatisfaction grows. And eventually we reach a breaking point where we have to make a change or we'll explode. So if you're feeling stuck or unhappy with where you are in life, ask yourself why. What is it about your current situation that isn't working for you? Is it your job, your relationship, your living situation? Once you identify the areas of your life that need change, you can start to brainstorm ways to make that happen. The second step to refinement is to set intentions. Once you've identified the areas of your life that need change, it's time to set some intentions. What do you actually want to create? Be specific and realistic about what you want to achieve. This could involve creating a vision board, writing down your goals, or talking to a therapist or trusted friend. Remember that setting intentions is not enough. You must also take action. Actionable items are essential to moving forward and making your dreams a reality. Create a plan that outlines the steps you need to take to achieve your goals. Break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable ones, and set deadlines for yourself. Having a plan will keep you accountable and on track to achieving your goals. It's easy to get distracted or discouraged when working towards a goal, so it's important to have a plan in place to keep you motivated and focused. Step 3 is to take action. This is where the rubber meets the road. You've identified what you want to change, and you've created a plan to achieve your goals. Now it's time to take action. Start with small steps that you can build on over time. For example, if you want to improve your fitness, start by going for a 10-minute walk every day. Or if you want to start a business, start by researching different business ideas. When you take action towards your goals, no matter how small the steps are, you'll start to see progress, and that progress will motivate you to keep moving forward. Remember that progress is not always linear, and there will be times when you feel like you're not making any headway. Don't get discouraged. Just keep taking action, no matter how small. Even if you can only move forward by 1% each day, that's still progress. Step 4 is to practice self-care. Self-care is crucial when you're trying to transform your life. When you're in the process of making significant changes, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and burn yourself out. That's why it's important to take time to rest and recharge. Make sure you're eating healthy foods, getting enough sleep, and exercising regularly. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take a break and do something that makes you happy. Taking care of yourself will help you stay focused and motivated as you work towards your goals. It's easy to neglect ourselves when we're busy trying to improve our lives, but taking care of ourselves is essential to our success. When we're feeling good physically and emotionally, we're more likely to make positive choices and stay on track to achieving our goals. Step 5 to refinement is to learn from others. There's no shame in not knowing everything. We can't be experts at everything. In fact, it would be impossible for anyone to know everything about everything. So don't be afraid to reach out to others for help and advice. Talk to people who have achieved similar goals that you have. Read books and articles about your desired topic. Watch documentaries and listen to podcasts. There's so much information available to us these days. Take advantage of it. Learning from others is one of the fastest ways to achieve our goals. We can avoid the trial and error that comes with learning on our own, and instead use the knowledge and experience of others to guide us. When we learn from others, we can save time and energy and reach our goals faster. Step 6 is to cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is an essential part of living a fulfilling life. When we're grateful for what we have, we're more likely to appreciate our blessings and live each day to the fullest. Practicing gratitude also helps us focus on the positive aspects of our lives rather than dwelling on the negative. This can be difficult at times, especially when we're going through challenging periods in our lives. But it's important to remember that gratitude is a choice. We can choose to focus on the positive aspects of our lives, even when things are tough. There are always things to be grateful for, even if they seem small. Maybe you're grateful for the roof over your head, the food on your table, or the friends and family who love you. Whatever you're grateful for, take a moment to appreciate it. When we're grateful, we're more likely to be positive, optimistic, and resilient. These are all essential qualities for anyone who wants to transform their life. Step 7 to refinement is to let go of the past. Dwelling on the past won't change anything. It's important to learn from our mistakes and use them as stepping stones to success. Holding on to grudges or negative feelings will only hold us back. Let go of the past and focus on the present moment. This can be difficult, especially if we're dealing with the aftermath of a traumatic event. But it's important to remember that we can't change the past, but we can choose how we respond to it. We can choose to forgive and move on, or we can choose to hold on to the pain and resentment. The choice is ours. When we let go of the past, we free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions. We can focus on the present moment and create the life we want. Step 8 is to embrace change. Change can be scary, but it's also necessary if we want to grow and evolve. Embracing change means being open to new experiences, meeting new people and trying new things. It means stepping outside of our comfort zones and facing our fears. But the rewards of embracing change are great. When we embrace change, we open ourselves up to new possibilities. We become more flexible and adaptable, which are essential qualities for anyone who wants to succeed in life. Step 9 is to follow your intuition. Your intuition is your gut feeling or inner voice. It's often the thing that tells you whether or not you should trust someone or whether or not you should take a certain job. Your intuition is a powerful tool that can help you make decisions that are in your best interest. Unfortunately, many of us ignore our intuition because we think that we need to be logical or rational. But the truth is that our intuition is just as valid as logic or reason. When you follow your intuition, you're following your heart. You're tapping into the deepest wisdom of your soul. When you follow your intuition, you'll know deep down inside that you're doing the right thing, even if you can't explain why. And finally, step 10 to refinement is to have patience. Patience is key when it comes to transforming your life. It takes time to change your habits, beliefs, and behaviors. Don't expect to see results overnight. Instead, be patient and trust that the process will work. Setbacks and obstacles are a normal part of the journey. Don't let them discourage you. Just keep moving forward one step at a time, and eventually you'll reach your destination. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.